Do you love writing? If so, we'd love to help you write a ton next week and compete for prizes. Visit this link to learn more and join the free challenge.
You just never know what you'll find behind a trap door. But electrician Davide Renzoni certainly got a surprise. During maintenance at a historic site, a Renaissance-era villa in Rome, he went to check some electrical cables, but ended up discovering a false ceiling that hid a piece of art history. Renzoni says he was astonished.
I went up and the first thing I saw was this landscape behind me and the cherub.
Ongoing studies indicate the frescoes are from the 17th century, probably created by Italian Baroque painter-restorer Carlo Murata and a few of his pupils. Via Fiorentina is best known for frescoes by Raphael. In 1693, Murata was commissioned to work on the restoration of a few of these, including one depicting Cupid and Psyche. Murata and his students didn't limit themselves to restoration, though. Apparently, because they weren't as well known, their art wasn't valued enough to avoid being covered up during construction a couple centuries later.
This sector, this area, was divided in the 19th century into the current two rooms. The one we call the ex-ticket office because it was once the museum's ticket office, and the atrium.
The frescoes are only accessible to scholars, given the narrow and difficult passage that leads to them. But visitors to Via Fiorentina can admire the hidden art thanks to high-resolution photos and a live feed from cameras in the room below. Fresco is a painting technique. It involves applying water-based pigment paints to damp lime plaster, usually on a wall or ceiling surface. Paint applied to dry plaster eventually flakes off, but still damp plaster absorbs the water-based paint, and as the moisture in the plaster evaporates, the pigment becomes a permanent part of the surface. The science behind frescoes involves some chemistry. But to give you an idea of the overall picture, so to speak, how about a quick DIY? Traditional lime plaster can be toxic, so I replaced it with a cornstarch mixture, but you probably know it better as oobleck. Even though the paste is damp, it's not saturated, and so it can absorb more water. If I were to draw on, say, just a wet piece of paper, the paint would float on top, which results in fuzzy lines. But with the fresco, the water-based paint penetrates the paste with its colorful pigments, resulting in crisp lines. The fresco technique is incredibly durable, able to last centuries. Frescoes have even survived the ruin of Pompeii, and you've no doubt heard of Michelangelo's frescoes in the Sistine Chapel.
If you like that story, do me a favor, tap the like and subscribe button below. And if you really liked it, check out the full show free for a week. Just head over to worldwatch.news/free video.